Hello, Innisfil. It is Tuesday, January the 12th. It's just after 4 o'clock. I wanted to give you a quick COVID update, but also let you know about the highlights of our first council meeting of the new year, which will be tomorrow evening. So if you haven't heard by now, the Premier did make an announcement today that Ontario has, for the second time during this pandemic, been put in a state of emergency, and as of Thursday morning will be placed under a stay-at-home order, which will require everybody to remain at home with exceptions for only essential purposes. So food, medicine, doctor's appointments, exercise, or if you're an essential worker and you need to. Chief Medical Officer of Health says this is necessary for two reasons. One is that about a third of Ontarians are not adhering to his strong recommendations. And secondly, too many people have too many contacts, which is exactly what this virus loves. So please stay within your household and stay home so that we can get a handle on this and get to a point where we can open things up again. But we really need to hunker down for a little while. Some good news, we learned at County today, the County Council meeting, that our long-term care homes, the 4 of them here in Simcoe County, the Pfizer vaccine this week is being administered to residents who want it. Of course, the staff is already about half the staff have been vaccinated, and hopefully by the end of this week, all of our residents will also get that protection. And then from long-term care homes, it will go to retirement homes. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. We just have to be vigilant for a little while longer. Now, what is this going to mean in town services, libraries? You'll find that out in the next 24 to 48 hours as we learn more about the details of what this stay-at-home order means. And of course, we'll be working with the local health unit and taking their advice on the best way to move forward. And our staff have been fantastic at pivoting and changing up as we need to as things evolve through this pandemic. Right now, we know that cases are the worst they've ever been since the beginning. So this is why it's really important that people take this seriously at this time. Our council meeting will, of course, go on, but it'll be virtual as they have been since about March. So you can watch it. If you'd love to participate, please feel free. You can watch on our YouTube channel. Also, if you subscribe to that YouTube channel, you'll get notifications automatically when our council meetings begin. So a few highlights, where there's going to be an update where we are with the South Innisfil Creek Drain Improvement Project. It's a huge project that we're going to propose to be in 4 phases of construction. You would probably know if you were involved in that. It kind of goes from this, the watershed starts up at the 6th line and goes south, but for sure, you can read more about it in all of the reports, because I'm just going to touch on a few highlights. There's much, much more that I'm going to touch on, and all of that is available on our website at innisfil.ca. The City of Barrie has a new official plan that they are out gathering comments on. So staff have put together some of those comments, and council will be discussing those. Staff has some concerns that they've identified, but also seen some opportunities where we can collaborate further with our neighbors to the north on things like growth management and transportation. We've had to say a fond farewell to our fire chief, Chief Rayburn, and we will be asking council to appoint Jim Kay, who has a ton of experience in fire service, to join us as our new fire chief here in the town of Innisfil. We're going to be proposing water and wastewater rates, new ones moving forward. So that'll, I'm sure, generate a lot of debate. And finally, we'll be recognizing our wonderful volunteers at Crime Stoppers, because we're going to proclaim January 2021 as Crime Stoppers Month. We normally get together as a group, we raise a flag, but we didn't want this, their important work to go by without recognizing them. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. Please feel free to look at everything that we have going on. And even though we're meeting virtually, and of course we can't get together and we don't see each other as often because we're all staying home, please know we're always available. So your ward councillors want to hear from you, your deputy mayor wants to hear from you, I want to hear from you. So please feel free to reach out to us at any time you'd like. And also the Get Involved Innisfil.ca website is an awesome place to go if you want to learn about some of the major projects we're working on, if you want to give us your input on some of the surveys that we have out. We'd really appreciate hearing from you. I think it's more important than ever during these crazy times that we stay connected, even though it's just virtually. So thanks, everyone. Please hang in there a little while longer, and we'll get to that light at the end of the tunnel eventually. Be safe and stay well.